Let's not forget, it's not just the residents and families that are struggling right now, but kids are out of school and many of their classrooms just wiped out. Christopher Bernier is superintendent for Lee County Schools, the 9th largest school district in Florida, which includes some of the hardest hit areas like Pine Island, Sanibel, and also Fort Myers Beach. Superintendent, your district has nearly 100,000 students, 130,000 employees. First of all, is everyone accounted for, and how are your families holding up?
First of all, thank you very much for the opportunity to tell the story of the school system and this great community of which I'm a new superintendent. This is a historic event that's occurred for us. We are doing our very best, as the mayor, Holly Smith, said, to move forward. And we are accounting for our people and accounting for our children. We have found about 97% of our staff. I had a staff member call in yesterday who exited and went all the way to Atlanta. We are still continuing to track people down and begun in earnest to locate our students, but they are not necessarily local. Some of them have left certainly the Southwest Florida area, and some of them have left the state. But we will continue to be diligent to try to reach every student that we had enrolled prior to the storm striking.
Oh, and that's got to be heart-wrenching, just waiting to hear from those and just make contact. And I know that 3 of your schools on the barrier islands are basically uninhabitable, including Pine Island, Sanibel Elementary, and Fort Myers Beach School. What happens to those students now and the teachers who work there? How do you even go about thinking about resuming class?
Well, this has been an amazing team. We began our own EOC process the Thursday before the storm, planning not only to be prepared to be sheltering our community, but also beginning to think about what we would do during the storm, and then certainly following the storm, how we recover. We certainly worked the entire weekend to assess our buildings ourselves. Yes, we have some school buildings that are going to need significant repairs, but we also unfortunately may have some school buildings that are beyond repair. We will take those communities of children and those teachers. We will relocate them to the mainland. We will give them an environment with which to work, because it's very important for our children to have a sense of normalcy and community around those individuals that they have been alongside and learning with during this, prior to this storm and moving forward. So we are in the process of working with the Department of Education, FEMA, the Emergency Operations Center here, our wonderful community, and we are beginning the process for how we're going to reopen our schools. We've done, like I said, we've done our initial assessment on all of our buildings, and we are very happy that as soon as this morning, we had official building inspectors out in our schools working from our lists and giving us the all clear for school buildings that can open, listing out the repairs that we do need to make in order to work with our schools that have been impacted. And then my amazing team is already working on processes by which we could have those school buildings and those student populations, because that's really what a school's about. It's not about a building. It's about the teachers, the principals, and the students coming together and learning together. And we want to make sure that we continue to support those most highly impacted buildings with that opportunity to continue through this process together as we rebuild our community and eventually rebuild their schools.
Well, Chris, as the new superintendent, you have definitely got your hands full as people are listening and paying attention to this. Look, we've already dealt with so much with the pandemic and COVID and our kids getting behind in school. Now you're having to deal with classroom schools getting wiped out, not up and running. What do you need from those that would like to help? I mean, do you need teachers to come and volunteer? Do you need supplies? I mean, now's your opportunity. What do you think you need at this moment, just so kids won't fall behind?
I think the biggest thing we need is to get our buildings up and running as quickly as possible. The EOC and the county government has been amazingly helpful in getting power restored, getting water restored, and that will get potentially at least 53 of our schools open right away. We'll work with the remainder of the schools based upon a process and get those moving as quickly as possible. And when it comes to supplies and help, I believe that the best thing that you could do is make a donation to the Red Cross, to the Lee County School District Foundation of Schools. We could use those dollars to do our supplies and other things, but if you did need to send things, I would suggest that you work through the 211 line here and work with our United Way. They've been phenomenally supportive in helping us manage that donation. It's not that we're not looking to receive those donations directly, It's just we're in the school business and we need to get our schools reopened and focus this entire team on getting that done. If you're looking to make a donation, there are avenues and ways to earmark your donations and contributions directly to the school system. And like all good superintendents, I will be an amazing steward of the public tax dollar and those donations and make sure they're spent directly in classrooms to help support our teachers and our children.
All right, Chris, let's stay in close touch. We always want to support our kids, no matter where they are. Superintendent there of Lee County, Chris Bernier, good luck to you, and let's stay close.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Chris.
Appreciate the opportunity to get our story out.
Always.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.